Good launch.
Continuing the battle for the 6th position out of turn number 4. Problems in turn number 1. We've got the 28 of Jared Irvin's stop, bringing out our first caution.
Yeah, not sure what happened here, but obviously he stopped on a racetrack. I can't tell if he hit the wall or not.
Looks as though he's locked the tires up. You see the skid marks to where he is currently sitting on the racetrack. Again, that's up in turn number 1. So our first caution comes out. This will be our first attempt for somebody to close the gap on Austin Hill. He has been dominant since the drop of the green flag.
Yeah, obviously Jared Irvin's not won this caution, but a lot of other people in the field are. And hopefully Jared's not got a lot of damage. Now, these cars are expensive to repair. You can see the hood bowed up on it, so obviously he's made some contact.
And once again, and on his inside will be the 34 of Scott Heckert. Green flag back in the air.
A good start right here. He really got a good launch. Oh, trouble.
Problems right behind him. They catch the 3 of Kaz Grala. He goes around. That'll bring the caution out again.
Someone must have missed a shift. There's just, you could see him get bottled up. Something had to happen. Spun the tires, missed a shift, and just people couldn't get slowed down.
Yeah, left rear. Take another look.
Yeah, you can see William. He had a trouble. Didn't like he looked like he launched well, but maybe going from 2nd to 3rd, he just didn't get it in gear, and it got stacked up behind him. Ronnie
Bassett Jr. was trying to avoid. Then Kaz Grala got into him. So that brings out our second caution.
You're going to go where it wants to go. You're not going to pass him on the outside. You're going to have to find a way. Oh, we got to spin in the back.
We saw Rohrbaugh go around just as he was coming out of turn number 2. So that brings out our third caution.
No, that's one. Whoa. Getting in the back of the 20 car right there, J.J. Haley.
Laps continue to wind down, and that means a little more aggressive driving as the brothers go side by side, and the caution comes out, wreck in turns 1 and 2. A few cars involved in this one. We see the 6 spun around. That's Devin Amos. Devin, part of our Drive for Diversity program in NASCAR. He's going to get it turned back around.
Typically don't see this many cars on a short track and, in a wreck. It almost looks like a Talladega-style wreck.
NASCAR has targeted Austin Hill as one of the up-and-comers that could be taking the next step as we see J.J. Haley into the wall in the 5.
Not sure what happened there, but they're still wrecking, unfortunately.
Trying to avoid. It looked as though a couple other cars got turned around. So J.J. Haley in the 5 hits the wall. You see the damage to the right front of that car. Another look at how this happened.
Yeah, here they are on the straight, and to be quite honest with you, it doesn't look to me like the 5 of J.J. Haley had the 04 of Bassett up in the wall, but maybe Bassett thought he was, and he looked like to me he got in his right rear quarter panel and just didn't let go of him.
There you see Kaz Grala in the 3 as well as Colin Cabre going by. Maybe put a little sheet metal to the side of this car.
No, Bassett hopes he doesn't, that's for sure.
Oh, the caution comes out. This will build the drama as well. Now we will end up in a green-white-checkered situation, so it'll be one last attempt for Dalton Sargent to potentially get by Austin Hill, who's been dominant. Yeah. Dents on these cars.
We can't really see what started it, obviously, but lucky there's no more damage than that.
Looks like Sergio Pena in the 1 may have been involved.
Perfect all night. Dalton's just got to try to read the brake, and he didn't get it done. Austin Hill once again got a good blast out of the corner. He's already got a car length lead getting into 1.
Here comes Greg Galding to the outside trying to take 3rd away and maybe even battle for 2nd now. Greg Galding with a great run as they go down the backstretch.
Yeah, and give Dalton a lot of credit. Even though he didn't get a great restart, he did a really good job once he got to 1 to carry that speed to keep the 20 car from getting around him.
The white flag comes out. Austin Hill, he's been dominant since the drop of the green flag at the beginning of this race, and he continues to dominate with 3 car lengths in front of Dalton Sargent.
I love what Dalton did there. He took a run at him. Oh, we got a caution. Got a car on the bottom here.
And that is going to end the race. The 45 spins. That's Christian Salea. And the caution and the checkered flag will fly. Austin Hill remains perfect. He won the last 2 races in 2014, and he leads every lap here tonight at New Smyrna Speedway.
Yeah, NASCAR did a great job there. You always want to come back to the checkered flag rather than the caution. But with that car sitting in the middle of 3 and 4, you have to throw the caution.
Here you take a look at what happened. Coming through 3 and 4, this is where the accident starts. They pile up back there in turn number 4. Looks as though Rico Abreu and Anthony Kumpen involved in this.
Boy, that's terrible for these drivers to end the race, you know, coming to the white flag to get into a wreck. That cost them so many spots. That's the worst time to get into a wreck.